Today, I want to throw a light jab at you, and I want you to take it quite well. I want to separate two things: being a leader from being gifted. We have a lot of gifted persons who are not leaders. And if you look at life all through scriptures and even our day-to-day life, you find that some of the most outstanding people who are leaders in various offices are not the most gifted people. Being gifted is beautiful, and giftedness is something that everybody desires. But hear this: I've seen lots of gifted people who are at the backgrounds of life, not because they are not gifted, but simply because they are not leaders. And of a truth, you find that leaders can be trusted more than gifted people. So I want to make separation on these due to the fact that somebody asked me a question of recent. That from your past videos, I'm trying to understand what you meant when you talk about the gift of a prophet and a prophet that occupies the office of a prophet. Being gifted is a different thing altogether. In fact, I agree with you. The scripture says the gift of a man makes way for him. It's true. But the truth is that all that the gift of a person does for the person is that it makes way for you. You use it to try to survive. You use it to try to see how you can impress. But it's not same with a leader. A leader lives for a cause. A leader is a defender of whatever office that is in his or her hand. Now hear this. Being a prophet, we have prophets who are gifted prophets. Talking about they are gifted with the prophetic gift, but yet they do not occupy the office of a prophet. Now, Samuel was a prophet who occupies the office of a prophet. That is why these guys can defend their calling with their lives. He occupies the seat of a prophet. When he prayed for Saul and told Saul, as you leave me, you will meet some companies of prophets. He said, you will join them, and the spirit of a prophet will come upon you. The spirit of the Lord will come upon you, and you will prophesy with them. Still, that doesn't make Saul to occupy the seat of a prophet. Saul was gifted with the prophetic gift, so he manifested it. There are a lot of persons, irrespective of how deep they could be, they might not really be prophets. I'm talking of not really be those occupying the seat of a prophet. Yes, are they displaying the gift of a prophet? Yes, that is gift. This is why some most of the time end up messing up and do a whole lot of things. The reason is because they are not defenders of that office. They operate just on that gift. And as long as the gift make way for them to sit with high people and just make a life out of what they do, they don't care. So understand those who are in the office of a prophet. Watch all your leaders. They are trained to become leaders. Nobody occupies a seat or an office without dedication, without training. But gifts can come on you. And let me add this to that. You do not need to be a prophet to prophesy. There are a lot of persons who are operating with the gift of a prophet. They are just pastors. They are not prophets. There are a lot of persons who are operating with the gift of a prophet. They might be teachers, evangelists, and other gifts, other calling, but yet the office of a prophet is not what they occupy. They might be occupying the seat of even an apostle, the seat of a pastor, the seat of a teacher, the seat of an evangelist. Yet they are not prophets. If you check their office could just be an evangelist. But not that they are prophets by office. So I'm saying that gifts are powerful. That's the reason why the scripture says, it says, he that desired to prophesy. You see, there is a desire to want to get something. And so you could be gifted with it. Either by the laying on of hands, you could be gifted with it. Either by prophecy or one thing or the other, you could be gifted with it. But that doesn't mean you occupy the seat of a prophet. If the prophetic office is a staff of authority, and as a matter of fact, it becomes a voice and a mouthpiece of God, not just in showing gift, your giftedness, your talents, your ability. No, it's an office that commands territorial powers. It's an office that is a voice to nation. It's an office that is a voice to community. Hear me. It's like somebody being gifted, but yet is not in an office. So somebody could prophesy, but not in that office of a prophet. This is the reason why I like you to know that there are called prophets who are called into that office, and they are the defenders of that office. So when people say, "Oh, no, 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 we do not believe in the prophetic, we do not believe in this," I said, "No, no, no, you're getting it right. You are getting it wrongly. You are getting it wrong." The truth of it is that people who are gifted could have different office but destroy the office of the prophetic or the office of the prophet because they do not know what it is to even maintain that office. So I'm saying to you that just like every other office, the prophetic office is real and very powerful. Every nation needs it. Every community needs it. Everyone needs it. But I'm saying that understand the difference so that when you're toyed with, you will not ridicule the office completely. I hope this makes sense to you. Let me say this and ask you this question before I hang up. Do you trust gifted people more than people who are built to be leaders, who occupy seats? If you check life, many gifted people can easily disappoint you. Gifted people should be, in fact, should be managed. They should be taken with care. You know the reason? They can be gifted, but they have got nothing to lose. They don't sit for anything, they don't live for anything, but they're just being gifted. Check through the scripture. Every one of the people that have become great people that God used as territorial commanders and powers, it's not about their giftings. Most of the persons, in fact, around you, like yourself, could even have more gifts than Abraham. What can you say is the gift of Abraham, as a matter of fact? What can you really say is the gift? What can you even say is the gift of David? What can you say is the gift of some of these great men? What can you say is their gift? What makes them outstanding is not just because they are gifted with ability to do something, it's because they decide to go through the training. This would be a blessing to someone. God bless you. All gifts are powerful, and I'm not denying that because I'm also gifted. But I'm saying to you, never ignore an office because of gift.